everybody. Good morning. It's Tuesday, September 9, and I am on my own again today, but I will have Charlie next week. I know that. And I figured this out on the ukulele last night. Hi, Betsy Scott. I was just thinking of you this morning. Hi, Neil Braverman. Hi, Barry Kasendorf. Hi, Nancy Basket. When you're tired of breaking other hearts, won't you come back again and break mine? When you're tired of roaming, darling. Hi, John Frullo. Hi, Bonnie. And your love light no longer shine. Who's that from Maine? Who's that? Mary Ellen. Marie Eaton. Hi, Marie Eaton. Hi, Warren Bendler. Sorry, I just had to go down. This is the kind of song you can stop a lot. When your dream world falls around you. Hi, DLC. Hi, Steve. And you sit by yourself and pine. When you're tired of breaking other hearts, won't you come back again and break mine? Now the great thing about these songs is I can play it again, because that's all there is. But it's got this lovely little chord progression that I can repeat while I scroll down and say, hi, Judy Abbey. Hi, Mary Williston. Hi, Brenda Curry. Cozy's guitar shrunk in the dryer. Hi, Raleigh Brown. Hi, Tom Luba. Did you do that gig yet, Tom? I'm just in love with this little chord progression on the ukulele. Hi, Dorothy Holland. Dorothy, I love your calendar that you sent me. Hi, Ginny Murphy. Hi, Sybil Bannett. When you're tired of breaking other hearts, won't you come back again and break mine? When you're tired of roaming, darling, and your love light no longer shine. When your dream world falls around you and you sit by yourself and pine. When you're tired of breaking other hearts, won't you come back again and break mine? Hi, Claude Galinsky. Maybe I should add your song in for today. Good morning from Pennacook, says Ginny. Pennacook, yay. I actually found a doctor recently who was in Kentucky. Trying to remember where all those places are, up there in the Concord area. I need a morning cocktail, says Brenda Curry. Hello, Brenna Hoffman Olivier. Am I pronouncing your last name right? Tom says his gig is on Thursday. Tom, good luck. He's playing at Artichoke. Good job. Hi, Rain Coast Raven. This is Mary Lou from Winthrop, Washington. I took your wonderful class at PSTW last summer, and I'm still playing Angel from Montgomery. Awesome. Hi, Mary Lou. Nice to see you. Aloysius, good morning. Linda Worcester, good morning. Okay. What's going on? Well, I'm getting ready to do this workshop, and my CD came in the mail. There it is. This is my new CD. Quite excited about it. This is my what I've been working on. It will give you the inside too. All the lyrics. See, here they are. It's always hard to remember how to do this. There we go. And it's available on my website, and you can get the download, or you can get this, or there it is. I'm very excited about it, and actually, I'm glad that I like how it looks, because I've had CDs over the years that what it looked like on the computer was one way, but when I got it in the mail, it looked very different, and I had to go, oh, I have 1,000 of those. Great. Neil Braverman, I think this song should be an anthem today. Should be an anthem for today. Nice. Oh, by the way, that is by Hank Williams, Sr. DLC, I sent you one, that's right. I'm glad you're liking it. So I was working on a song this week. As I said, I'm getting ready to teach. So I've been thinking a lot about songwriting. And last week I played a song, and it helped me fix this one. I carry stuff with me, my sneakers and my boots, my current favorite sweatshirt, 'cause I don't like to be cold. My suitcase gets so heavy, I can hardly lift it. It's better to travel light, it's something somewhere I was told. I carry stuff with me, the packing has been random, nothing has been abandoned. Since I was a kid, like how my brother and my sister both said, don't you dare write about me. I do not travel light, I never have and I never did. Somewhere I decided safety might be wearable. The trip could be more bearable if you carry everything you own. Stuff with me, it can be annoying. I have the memory of an elephant. Remember that thing you said? I carry memories of kissing and people I am missing. I carry the living, I carry the dead, 'cause somewhere I decided safety might be wearable. The trip could be more bearable if you carry everything you own. So here's my 7 metric tons of ballast and beliefs. Stuff that might be wrong, but I like to think it's true. Maybe it's better to travel light, but when things don't go right, I got something in my bag to pull me through. Somewhere I decided safety might be wearable. The trip could be more bearable if you carry everything you own. I don't know how to end the song yet. Hi, Rita Blood. Betsy Scott, you still pack books? That verse went away. Betsy, good memory. Hi, Emma Slonica, nice to see you. Janet Simpson, good morning. Hi, Connie Jellison. And by the way, I saw John Ferrulo's name go by. I hope I said hi to him. Betsy Scott remembers the older version. For those of you who don't remember, this song used to have a totally different chord progression. Just to give you, used to go. Hi, Pat Buckner. Which was fine, but it didn't interest me at all anymore. I'd become very uninterested in the song, and now I'm totally excited about it. I get so excited I kind of play it too fast. I'm very excited about that song now. Love what it's doing. Totally into my chorus. And the idea that I'm just saying, I don't pack light, instead of trying to solve it. Okay, I need to find the second page of this one. Patricia, hi, Tricia Cronin. I'm happy dancing in Salt Lake City. Lots of adventures to look forward to. Trisha's coming to Moab Folk Camp. Claude Galinsky says, this sounds like the stuff I loaded into the van last week for 3 days camping in Acadia. I still haven't unpacked it all. I bet that was fun. Hi, Bunny Barnes. Warren Bendler said, the song reminds me of my daughter packing for a trip. Yeah, I carry a lot. Hi, Paul Palfay. Nice to see you. So this is a song that we're going to be using in the workshop by Guy Clark. Am I going to put it on Fiverr? So let's put it up here. This is a beautifully written song. Hi, Marcia Kaplan. It reminds me of how I travel through life. Good morning, Marcia Kaplan. And this is Guy Clark's song, The Cape. Oh, Ginny says, reminds me of going to the timeshare for a week with Ray, and he brings a bunch of food and a keyboard and an iPad, but no warm shirt. So this is a Guy Clark song called The Cape, and it's got a beautifully written chorus, and it's got some really interesting ways of having repetition in the verse that you're you actually don't even notice the first couple times you sing it, I think. It's very well known Guy Clark song, and in my workshops I often used to bring obscure songs. And now I've decided, wouldn't it be nice to bring songs that people know already so they don't have to learn them during the workshop? So this is called The Cape. 8 years old with a flour sack cape tied all around his neck. He climbed up on the garage, he's figuring what the heck. Screwed his courage up so tight, the whole thing come unwound. He got a running start, bless his heart, he's headed for the ground. 'Cause he's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms, hold your breath, always trust your cape. Hi, Roland Brown. Now he's all grown up with a flour sack cape tied all around his dreams. He's full of piss and vinegar, he's busting at the seams. He licked his finger and checked the wind, he's gonna do or die. He wasn't scared of nothing, boys, he was pretty sure he could fly. He's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms, hold your breath, always trust your cape. Now he's old and gray with a flour sack cape tied all around his head. He's still jumping off the garage, and he will be till he's dead. All these years the people said he's acting like a kid. He did not know that he could not fly, and so he did. He's one of those who knows that life is just a leap of faith. Spread your arms, hold your breath, always trust your cape. Spread your arms, hold your breath, always trust your cape. And it's such a brilliant song. Guy Clark, The Cape. And we're going to be using it at the Song Sessions workshop next weekend here in Nelson, New Hampshire. What's next for you? This is a little bit of a trial. Hi, Lydia Adams Davis. I've always wanted to do this song by Antje Duvcoat. I think I might have done it once years ago. It's a song I absolutely love. Let me find the words. But anyway, it sounds great if you have a band, but with one guitar, it's kind of hard to figure out. Neil Braverman, fabulous. I wish I could learn it from you. Well, Neil, you could, if you just download the chords and play C, and then down to A minor, and then an F, and then a G and a C, you got the whole song. There, that's your guitar lesson. Okay, so this is called Glamorous Girls by Antje Duvcoat. And I've played her songs here before. I know you guys are familiar with her. Who said good morning here, Lydia? So I'll just try not to get too overwhelmed, too out of control. My problem is I try to become a band with the guitar. And there's a way of playing a song with one solo guitar and implying a lot by playing less. And in my better moments, let me see if I can fix this. In my better moments, I can do this. But sometimes I get a little overexcited. I think I know the nature of your trouble. I was always wishing I could travel with the glamorous girls. One day I'd unravel their secrets. Was it just their immaculate hair? And how they flirted with boys in the lunch line, while I clung to my books like flotation devices and got nauseous on the bus. I think I know the nature of your trouble. I was one who suffered their abuse. In my best dress, I waited at the gate. In my best dress I waited for hours, and all of the glamorous girls, they will be invited to prom night. And I know that right now this is limited comfort, but I can promise you that you will find a place in the sun. You'll be shining when the time comes. If you knew this, you wouldn't trade it for the world or any of those glamorous girls. I think I know the nature of your trouble. One day all the rules are gonna change. Back then we all tried not to be different. Now we all try not to be the same. And all of the glamorous girls will be but a ghost of your memory. And you won't understand why they bothered you then, but they'll still have immaculate hair. And you will find a place in the sun. You'll be shining when the time comes. If you knew this, you wouldn't trade it for the world or any of those glamorous girls. Yes, you will find a place in the sun. You'll be shining when the time comes. If you knew this, you wouldn't trade it for the world or any of those glamorous girls. Take pity on the glamorous girls. I almost carried it off, I think. You'd have to really hold yourself back. On the album, which is a fabulous album, I can't remember which album she puts it on. Maybe it's The Demise of the High-Rise Dancer. She has a drummer and a pianist and a flautist and maybe a violin section. I can't remember. Anyway. Bonnie, I thought you might like it. You've liked the other Antje Duvcoat songs that I've played. Yeah, isn't that great? And I love the message. Telling this young woman, you're going to love being yourself later, even though right now it's hard to be you because you're in junior high school, which is a really hard time. Oh, I have a poem for you guys. Aloysius, sounds like a pretty Dar Williams song. It does sound a bit like Dar Williams, you're right. It sounds very much though like Antje Duvcoat. So I found this poem the other day. This is in this book that I've sometimes read to you from, The Poetry of Presence. It's called Patriotism, which is not a poem title that often I would be drawn to. However, this is a fabulous poem. It's by Ellie Schoenfeld, S-C-H-O-E-N, Schoenfeld. Ellie Schoenfeld. It's called Patriotism. My country is this dirt that gathers under my fingernails when I am in the garden. The quiet bacteria and fungi, all the little insects and bugs are my compatriots. They are idealistic, always working together for the common good. I kneel on the earth and pledge my allegiance to all the dirt of the world, to all of the soil which grows flowers and food for the just and the unjust alike. The soil does not care what we think about or who we love. It knows our true substance of what we are really made. I stand my ground on this ground which will ultimately recruit us all to its side. I'm going to read it again because I think it's a great poem. I'm going to back up. Maybe I'll look 5 years younger if I back up. Okay, here we go. Patriotism. My country is this dirt that gathers under my fingernails when I am in the garden. The quiet bacteria and fungi, all the little insects and bugs are my compatriots. They are idealistic, always working together for the common good. I kneel on the earth and pledge my allegiance to all the dirt of the world, to all of that soil which grows flowers and food for the just and unjust alike. The soil does not care what we think about or who we love. It knows our true substance of what we are really made. I stand my ground on this ground which will ultimately recruit us all to its side. And Steve Morona posted it. That's one of the few poems with the title Patriotism that I think I could get behind. So this is another song I planned to do because Charlie's not here. I thought I'll do the songs that he doesn't have much to do on. Warren Bendler says, I love this poem. Maybe Kurt Vonnegut wrote that. Most of what we do in life is move dirt around. Oh, Kurt Vonnegut wrote, most of what we do in life is move dirt around. I like that. Marie Eaton, please say the author's name again. Ellie Schoenfeld. 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 Ellie Schoenfeld. In this book, The Poetry of Presence. And Steve Arona has posted the link. And I'll see if I can do this for a minute. Add to broadcast here. So if anybody wants to link, there it is. I'll keep it up for a second. So I wanted to say that Raleigh Brown, who is here on this show, he's so good. He has these announcements. He talks about here's the Invisibles. Do I do the Invisibles? No, I'm bad about that. But it's quite likely that if she's here, I can't see her, which is Siski. Siski, I often see her when I'm reading them later. So Siski, if you're here, hi. I'm going to remove this now. Bonnie O'Donnell. Okay, you've brought it into view multiple times. Love that mug with a top. Oh, somebody made this at a Puget Sound Guitar Workshop, and my name's on it. I can't remember if she made it. Just she had the word cozy on it, and so I chose it, or if it says warm and cozy, and she spells my name right. I can't remember her name right now, and it's written on the bottom. And if I do it, I will spill everything on you. This is what I put on my cup to keep it hot. And I put some almonds in there this morning. Here, see almond in here? And then I took it off and I went like this. And that almond that just fell on the floor, all the almonds fell all over the floor. Siski's here. Awesome. Thank you, Linda Worcester. Where'd the almond go? Well, I dropped the almond. I'll deal with it later. This is a song I was going to do for you. This is by, hi Keith Shaw. Nice to see you. By, lovely man, his name is escaping me at this moment. It'll come. May your numbers all be lucky. May your traffic lights be green. May you know high and low and be mostly in between. May you go a little crazy if it helps you to explain the trouble of the world that's gone insane. My prayer for you, you may do what makes you laugh and gets you through. And while others smell the roses, may you stop and pick a few. Live it up before they drop the other shoe. My prayer for you. This song is by Chuck McCabe. I just remembered my friend Chuck passed away years ago. May you find an old friend. May you lose a little weight. If they catch you red-handed, may you have your story straight. May you always see them coming, so to keep from getting burned by the nosy and the pushy, acting helpful and concerned. My prayer for you, you may do what makes you laugh and makes you new. And what others do in 12 steps, may you nail in 9 or 10. And never have to wake your sponsor up again. My prayer for you. May you find the consolation of some living, loving thing. A cat or dog will do if you give up on human beings. If your dreams are all in vain, may you be the last to know. And if they ever blow the world up, may you be the first to go. My prayer for you. And it's all through. You've had your day and got your due. And may many be sad to see the last of you. Just a few be glad to see it too. My prayer for you. Hi, Janet. We all need to be lifting each other up. We all need lifting up one way or another. Yes, we do. The world is just a place right now that we need to lift each other up. Glenn Rothell. Hi, Glenn Rothel. Glenn Rothel will be joining us at the Song Sessions Workshop and at Moab Folk Camp this year. Sybil Bannock gives me a lovely compliment. Thank you. I thank you very much. She says you're excellent on your own today. Thank you. Hi, Susan Douglas. Nice to see you. And Glenn Michael Rothel, I hope you got your car fixed. So let's see. Do I have time for one more song? I do. And it might not be Cozy. I remember that song by Chuck, and I've always loved it. Thanks for sharing it. You know, Chuck probably used to tour to the East Coast. I don't even know if he did because I lived in the West at the time. But it's quite possible he did. Did I bring this other song? There it is. This is how I'm going out. Might be a little bizarre, but this is how I'm going out. I'm using this song because I'm bookending it. Beautiful, says Claude. Thank you. Bob Singer, hi. I hope that download worked for you. Bob Singer got one of the first downloads from my website, and they sent him all WAV files instead of MP3s. And my wonderful webmaster is here on the call. So anyway, they're all here showing up. Again, I want to remind you, in case you're interested, we have a few spaces left at the workshop on the 20th and 21st of September in Nelson, New Hampshire, the Song Sessions. The information's on my website. And Glenn Rothel, because you're here, is there any way to make a page that so if I post that I have a new CD, the picture of the CD shows up? I tried it on Facebook, and it's a picture of me. I wish I knew how to do all that stuff. Yes, we did. I saw him in the Boston area, says Neil Braverman. So I'd like to remind you all, in case you are interested, this is my new CD. And it's available on my website. You can download it, or you can order the CD, and I'll send it to you. Rita Blood, so great hearing you. Sorry I missed you this summer. Oh, Rita, I miss seeing you too. So I'm going on to this because the first song I played by Hank Williams and this last one by Cindy Walker are pretty much the same song. They're just different ways of dealing with the chords. So where's my, there it is. A lot of gravity here today. I want to thank you all for being here with me in my It's all your fault if I ain't sleeping. I live on dreams instead of eating. I'm just a wreck. It's all your fault. It's all your fault if I'm not playing, having fun, and if I'm staying up alone. It's all your fault. When you said we were through, I tried to find somebody new. I found out it wouldn't do. I'd rather be alone than with somebody new. And it's all your fault when I'm a grandma. If my grandkids don't call you grandpa, I'll tell them it's all your fault. And now you play through the chord progression while you tell everyone you are thanking them for joining you this week. And if I were Raleigh, I would give you a solo, but instead I have to just talk to you till we go to the beat part. Here we go. And when you said that we were through, I tried to find somebody new. I found out it wouldn't do. I'd rather be alone than with somebody new. Oh, it's all your fault. If I ain't sleeping, I live on dreams instead of eating. I'm just a wreck. It's all your fault. I'm just a wreck. It's all your fault. Oh, it's all your fault. Okay, I ended 2 minutes early, but I think you'll all forgive me. Here's Keith Shaw, just to convert the WAV files too large. Well, yeah, but we have to learn how to do that online. Some of us aren't that, eat your heart out. Arlo Guthrie, says Steve Verona. I want to thank you all for joining me. Hi, Grain Coast Raven sends me things that I'm getting new glasses next week or maybe the week after. So I went to the eye doctor, and says thanks, and I'm going to get new glasses that reflect blue light. So unfortunately, you guys are going to see a little bit of blue on my glasses, but it's supposed to be better for your eyes. So I'm trying to do that. I need to start learning to wear dark glasses. He was explaining all about how much blue light is in the sun. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Take care. Read the news, but not too much. I want to tell you, I just have been reading fascinating things about Churchill. Oh, and I have this great Churchill quote. Wait, I'll read it to you. I can. Here's this great Churchill quote. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. I'm going to read it again, just to send you out this week. Success is not final, and failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. So for this week, may I wish us all the courage to continue. Love you guys. See you next week. Bye.